We have some local music being played on a very low definition speaker system, but at maximum volume right here at 6 o'clock in the morning to wake me up. And it's back now. Register on time, cards are in the air, 200K stack, 40-minute levels, 500, 1K big blind. I fold for the first few orbits. I have Linus Loger, aka Linus Love, probably one of the best players in the world. To my direct right, Talal Shakurchi, hedge fund billionaire, across from me. Talal opens to 2,500. I'm in the small blind with ace-4 of hearts. Good time to play a hand. I make it 12,000 to go, and he makes it 28,000 to go. Do we put in the warm 5-bet fold? 200 blinds deep? Don't bluff billionaires is what I hear, so we put in the fold. And we move on to the next hand. Justin Bonomo opens to 2,000 because Linus Love just 5-bet and punted it off into Talal Shakurchi's aces with 9-8 of spades, and he's out. So we're short-handed, single big blind. Michael Rocco calls on the button, and we're in the big blind with pocket nines. I debate 3-betting, but out of position. We'll just see a flop. In a flop, we do see 9, 7, 5, club, club, club. What are the odds someone flopped a flush versus my top set? I check, Bonomo checks, and Rocco checks. Hopefully they get something here. Turns a queen of hearts, so time to start building this pot. Maybe they hit the queen, maybe they got one club in their hand. So I bet 5,000, Bonomo folds, and Rocco calls. No club on the river dealer. River's an ace of clubs, a real action killer. So I check, and Rocco checks behind. We show our set, and he shows me a set of fives. Set over set on the flop, and we won the minimum. Feels bad, man. A recreational opens in early position to 3,000 to min raise. I'm in the big blind with ace-8 off. Let's play a plot. Let's play a pot with a recreational with the ace-8 off. Flop comes ace high, ace-10, 5. Check, he min bets 1,500. Could raise, but we'll just let him bluff. He's gonna have a lot of queen jack, king queen type hands here, maybe some 10x. So we call, and the turn is a 5. He probably doesn't have a 5. We could have a 5, could lead, but we just check it over to him, and he sizes up to 8,000. What do we do against this bet size? The correct answer is call. There's only 2 aces left in the deck. What are the odds he has a better kicker with his ace as well? We put in the call, and the river is a 6, bringing backdoor clubs. So we check it to him, and he fires large, 25,000. What's going on here? What are his bluffs? What are his value hands? I use a time chip extension, look him dead in the eyes, and he looks very comfortable. We eventually burn another time chip and fold our ace. He says, nice fold. I believe him, and then he shows me ace jack of spades. Good fold, Boski. Ape Styles has joined the table to my direct right. Always good having a team pro to chat it up with. We're having a good time. 21 to 25-year-old Asian male also joins 2 to my right. In this hand, he raises the button. Ape Styles is in the big blind at 15K big blind, and he makes it 32,000 to go. And then I realized he misclicked. He meant to make it like 16,000. He got the chip colors wrong. Asian male on the button rips in a fresh 200,000. Ape goes in the tank and folds. Okay, this guy came here to play. The very next hand, Mel comes over to me while my hand is getting dealt and asks for a patch for someone. So I'm reaching in my backpack. Action folds to Asian male in the cutoff. Makes it 3,500. I'm in the big blind and I look down at pocket kings. Pump it up to 16,000. He doesn't think long before he puts in the call. No ace on the flop, dealer. Flop comes 8, 7, 4, 2 spades. This flop's actually a little better for his range. He's going to have all the pocket 8s, pocket 7s, pocket 4s, maybe even some 5, 6 suited here. Intuitively, you think you want to bet to protect against like an ace popping off or some bad runouts. But I think we can check our range here. And we're still going to have some overpairs in it, like kings. So when we check, he bets large, 26,000. What's he repping? I don't know, but we're not folding yet. I put in the call. We do not have a spade. The turn's a jack of clubs, I believe. 9-10 gets there. And we check, assuming he's going to slow down with hands like pocket 9s, pocket 10s, ace 8, jack 10, stuff like that. But he bets large again, 56,000, setting up that river jam. He's putting us to the test. And I use a few time banks. I try to keep this balanced so they don't know we have a tough decision. And then I use some more time banks. And I'm just putting them on sets. Sets all day. Sometimes your gut just tells you to fold. And eventually, after we're going through like 6 time banks, 3-4 minutes, I just fold, I don't show. And I ask him, show me one time. And he shows the top card without looking. And it's the 6 of clubs. What combos are calling a 3-bet here? 5-6 of clubs, pocket 6s, the 69 suited. My money is on 5-6. I think he flopped a straight, and we made a great lay down. I guess we'll never know. And we're on break. First break. Let's pay $300 for a Triton zip-up tracksuit, extra large. Raise up pocket 10s, bottom of defends, middle position, and we're heads up to a flop of queen 6-4, 2 diamonds. We elect to check, he checks behind. I have to assume his range here is a lot of mid pairs, some ace highs. Turn brings 4 of diamonds, pairing the board, putting 3 to a flush out there. We do have the 10 of diamonds. I bet 5,000 for value. Charges 1 diamond Broadway holdings, and he puts in the call. River's a queen of hearts, and we're going to go for value again, targeting those mid pairs, ace high. We could be bluffing. I bet 12,000. He calls quickly, and we show him the bad news and drag a nice pot. With a 2K big blind, I'm in middle position with 10-8 of diamonds. We open up to 5K, and Talal Shakurchi defends. The flop comes king, jack, 7, 1 diamond. We got the straight draw, we got the backdoor flush draw, we got all the king X, jack X. We bet 8,000, and he puts in the call. He could have a 7, a jack, a straight draw, a lot of possibilities. This guy does not like to fold, but he probably perceives us as pretty tight. The turn brings a 7 of diamonds. We got the straight draw, we got the flush draw. He checks, and we keep the pedal to the metal, trying to earn this pot with 10 high. I bet 22,000 chips, and he calls. The river is a 6, a complete brick. He checks. And we could give up, or we could go for it. 10 high is never going to win here. So we're just calculating how often we can get a fold from a hand like ace 10, queen 10, get a jack to fold. So I bet 40,000. And he snaps it off. King deuce is good somehow. And we lose a monster pot. A few pots later, we open up the queen jack off. Recreational to my left calls, and Asian male in the big blind calls. 3 ways to a flop of queen, jack, 3, all clubs. If someone's got a flush, oh baby, they're gonna get my money. I bet 6,000, a third pot. We get a fold, and big blind calls. Turns a low club, maybe a 5 of clubs. So yeah, four clubs out there we don't have when we just have top 2 pair. He checks, we check. River's 3 of clubs. Oh, all the clubs. All 5 fucking clubs. Great news. But he checks, so this might be a chop pot. We might want to bluff to get him off a chop. But we just chicken out and check behind, and he shows us queen 8 offsuit with the 8 of clubs. You win. And we're on to the next hand. Action folds to Talal, who opens up to 5,000. Asian male flats button. We're in the big blind with ace 9 off. I contemplate all 3 options. Folding, calling, and 3-betting. I just choose to call and see a flop. And the flop comes 9 high, 9-3 deuce, all spades. We check, Talal bets 7,500. Asian male calls a 7,500. What do you do with top here? Call? Jam? Fold? I choose option number B, and we shove all in for 53,000 chips. Talal asks for a count. He might have like ace king with 1 spade, pocket 8s, who knows? We're gambling out here. He eventually puts in the call. Asian male folds what he says are pocket 10s, And we see Talal's pocket kings with the spade. This is horrible news. We need a miracle. Let's get there. Our $50,000 tournament life is on the line. Nice in. Good game. Thank you. And we are out of a $50,000 Triton event. 3 bullets, 3 tournaments, $0 returned. Max Till in Vietnam. I'm here for 5 more days. What am I gonna do? Cry? Lick my wounds? Eat foreign mystery meat and don't drink the tainted water? And have lost in translation conversations with the locals? I don't know. Stay tuned. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment below if you want to see more videos like this. I'm putting it all on the line for the vlog. Hopefully you guys appreciate it. Take care.